So let's first off talk with some of the Browns' recent signings. Shelby Harris came back. Gotta have Mr. Snacks himself. The defensive line was key. I still think there needs to be some work done for the linebacker position. We'll get onto that here in a second. But bringing back Shelby Harris was absolutely a must. You have to have the middle held down. You have to be able to hold divisional rivals like Pittsburgh and Najee Harris and the Ravens. Derrick Henry, and I guess the Bengals' Zach Moss, but this was an excellent signing that we need. Let's talk about this one though. This one right here, this guy right here, this was a W signing. This was it. This is a good one. You don't realize it. He's first 30-30 guy. So big, huge, strong arm, similar to Joe Flacco. Doesn't have playoff experience as Flacco, but as we found out, it didn't matter anyways. Has the ability to win, has a monster arm, ton of character, a big player guy, to be honest with you. A lot of people are questioning like how he deals with coaches and stuff like that, but let's be honest, having Jameis Winston as your backup for $4.5 million, that's pretty good considering Watson has had some troubles coming back, and this is definitely an upgrade. I know people are going to say DTR could probably handle the reins. I think Jameis Winston is your guy. He started. He's been through the fire. He's where we want to be. Also, it allows us never to have to see PJ Walker again. Just another fact, I know there'll be a ton of memes about it, but like having him eat W's is going to be awesome too. Just a side note, like welcome Jameis Winston, absolute legend. I love the signing. I actually thought he should be a starter on a ton of teams. I was thinking Minnesota should go out there and this should be their guy, their bridge guy. But, I don't know anything about football. Apparently, that's what people tell me. But, or the Patriots could have got him. Listen, if you're throwing 30 touchdowns and 30 picks, at least something's going right. And 5,000 yards, I would take that all day, considering if you have a top flight defense like the Browns, if we have to use Jameis Winston, I'm completely comfortable with it now. And another addition to the Browns that a lot of people aren't sure about is actual Jerry Jeudy. Like, I don't know what we're misunderstanding here. He is an absolute animal. He's going to be just fine. If he produces 800 yards, like people say, and 4 to 5 touchdowns, it means that Deshaun Watson could throw for well over 4,500 yards. And you're talking about Amari Cooper going for 1,200 yards. You're talking about Njoku going for 800 yards. That doesn't even count Elijah Moore's 600 yards. That's already 3,400 yards. We haven't even passed to a running back, and we haven't even passed to like a secondary tight end, which we're going to run out in 2 tight end sets all day. So just think about that. Like this 5th and a 6th rounder for Jerry Jeudy. I know there's going to be some talks that there was some other players available, but not at the price that we could afford, and also not at, like, the Bengals aren't going to trade us T. Higgins. They'll let people just go to their divisional rivalries, but there's no way they would have let T. Higgins come to us. He would have had to been released and then picked up. They tagged him. They want Justin Jefferson, or they want him completely out of the conference. So this is actually a W signing. Like I said, if he gets 800 yards, which I think he could get more, it'll be an amazing pickup for us. So for all you people hating, Jerry Jeudy, really good W pickup for us. So as we continue on, just remember the Browns signed running back Hines from Buffalo, and everybody's like, well, it's not Derrick Henry and it's not Barkley. There's no room for Barkley and Henry. There's none. They were like, hey, why didn't you find Zach Moss? Why didn't we go get him? Well, just remember Kareem Hunt is always out there. He's kind of like waiting for us. He kind of wants to die for us as a Cleveland Brown. So worst case is we got this guy. We go sign Kareem Hunt if we need somebody, if we need a body. This is a really good pickup because he can play outside the box, and he's also a receiving back. He can go in there, change a pace. This is a perfectly good signing. I don't know why people are mad about it. And we got him on a pretty good deal. People wanted Zach Moss. I would definitely take Hines over Zach Moss all day. Another normal signing was Michael Dunn. We needed more depth. Everybody knows it. The depth for the Cleveland Browns is, offensive line problems, playing a hard division, playing a division where, people go low and they tackle kind of weird, i.e. TJ Watt this is a fine signing. I don't know why people are mad about it. Need depth. They're going to report about it. So you knew we got him. It's not that big a deal. Keep moving along. Keep pushing. This one right here. This one makes me happy. Shelby Harris had to have Shelby Harris. I know I already talked about it, but I just want to point out to you guys, this is an absolute must. Gotta have snacks. All right, so let's talk about this one. A lot of people weren't happy, including me. I thought the Browns should have won after Patrick Queen or another big linebacker like Cashman, one of the Texans, or Greenlaw. One of the Texas linebackers, I thought both of them played really well. Jordan Hicks is fine. It's not a huge signing. This is a fair kind of, it's not even a depth signing. It's just like, I don't think they're done with this. I think he's going to play just fine. I think he's going to be good. $4.5 million is not that big of a deal. 1.8 is not that big on the cap. I think this is fine. This isn't great. It's not woo. Jerome Baker's still out there. We still have a lot of areas that we can still cover, and I think this is going to be okay. You have to get excited about this dude launching punts for us again. It's one of those things that we probably shouldn't report. We probably shouldn't talk about. But I said at the end of the season, he's one of my top priorities. Gotta have a punter. Gotta have a kicker. We got the kicker situated. Now, gotta have the punter situated. That's how defense wins games. Browns win with defense. This guy right here is going to get it done. I think if you're a Browns fan and you're following, this is the guy. This guy is perfectly okay. So the massive signing of free agency for us is Za'Darius Smith. I know a lot of people wanted Wilkins and a lot of people wanted Hunter, but this is actually the best one. This is actually the best one we could have got. This is the best defensive lineman that we could have got back. He gave us the discount. We didn't pay $30 million. Paying Hunter $30 million, sure, whatever. Paying Wilkins $30 million, okay, whatever. No, we're not. This market's weird at best. Za'Darius Smith, 2-year deal. The defense is going to be set. I think the only thing they're missing is a good middle linebacker. Really want Patrick Queen to pair with Joke. Apparently, Ravens fans say that he's not very good. Roquan Smith told him where all of his assignments was and helped push the boy. I still like a sideline-to-sideline linebacker so the Browns can play more nickel. Let me know what you guys think. This is the ultimate signing. And ultimately, what do you guys think? Has it been a really good signing? We got Mo Hurst, too. I don't have his picture. I probably should. But Momo is back. Need more sacks. I love the defensive line. It's great. Secondaries, unbeatable. Just got linebackers. And if somebody can tell me Jordan Hicks is the guy, cool. Because I know Joke is. And that's the entire secondary. That's it. That's all the monsters. Now you got to go get, Trotter Jr. or somebody, a sideline-to-sideline guy that can, punch holes. That's what I'm thinking. If you're a Browns fan or a rival fan, let me know what you think. Did the Browns do well? Because they just had a bunch of re-signings. They had a couple splashes, but I'm not mad about it.